I shop at Goodwill for name brand clothes at bargain prices. Coach, $30.
I shop at Goodwill for one-of-a-kind finds. It's great for decorating on a budget.
I shop at Goodwill because every dollar spent here puts 7 Nevadans to work.
And because we're a nonprofit, there's no sales tax.
So shop.
Shop. It's so good to shop.
Shop and donate today. Pahrumps Goodwill is located in the former Ace Hardware building.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News 46 is also brought to you by Integrity Home Health Care, caring for the Pahrump community for over 3 years. Call 775-751-5100 for your home health care needs. We are here to care for you. News is also brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Tonight on News 46, police arrest a total of 6 for luring a child. Political candidates get ready to speak at the Maverick. And the High Desert Corral is having a spring concert. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Jason Koblenz. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, April 8th, 2014. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. The Nye County Sheriff's Office has arrested an additional 5 men who have said to have been allegedly attempting to lure a 14-year-old female to meet with them for sex through Facebook. Arrested were 23-year-old Joel Smith, 26-year-old William Speakman, Robert Hurley, who is 20 years old, 31-year-old Justin Kerpeel, and the most recent, 18-year-old Joseph Doty. The first man, James Ross, was arrested after he attempted to lure a girl to meet him at the LDS Church on Wilson Street. The others allegedly attempted to meet at different intersections throughout the town with the alleged female teen. They have all been charged with luring a teen for sex acts. One man was arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol last week after he allegedly drove away from a scene of a motor vehicle accident near Barney and Betty Road. The Nye County Sheriffs were dispatched and located the damaged vehicle. The driver, Randy Ray Bosch, failed his field of sobriety test, according to police. Bosch was placed under arrest and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. A political candidate meet and greet will be held tomorrow night at the Maverick Saloon on Mesquite Avenue.
It's a meet and greet for all candidates. Actually, what it is, it's a meet and greet for the people to meet the candidates running for office so they can get a general idea of what the candidates' ideas are and views, so when they go vote, they can maybe make a decision besides just seeing a name in the paper or on a billboard. And that's at the Maverick Saloon on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. It's open to all candidates, plus it's open to all people. And Gracie's going to have a special for Mexican food if you're hungry while you're there.
And this is nonpartisan, right?
Completely nonpartisan. It's all candidates, no matter what party or anything they belong to. Everybody will be treated the same with respect. They will have a chance to announce who they are, what office they're running for, and if they got time to put in why they're running for it. But it'll be a limited time up on the stage. They will have a table to where they can have their flyers and pens and other things and talk to the people down in the audience and answer questions if they wish.
All right, so once again, the date and time and location.
The date and time is Wednesday, April 9th, this Wednesday, at 6 p.m. at the Maverick Saloon at 340 Mesquite Street. And Gracie's Kitchen is out front.
And as we head into our first break, here's Kay with Jackson Hewitt's Tax Tip of the Week.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
Hi, it's Kay with Jackson Hewitt's Tax Tip. There are several people that have questions about whether or not they should itemize or whether they should just take the standard deduction. So let's look at that for just a minute. When you itemize, you have to have more expenses that are allowed than the government will automatically give you as a standard deduction. So if you're a single person, the IRS gives you $6,100 in expenses. So if you were to itemize, you would need to beat that amount in mortgage interest, not mortgage principal, the taxes on your home, the car tabs, the sales tax, those kind of items. You can take your medical expenses, but as we've discussed in the past, you do have that threshold of 10% or 7.5% that you have to beat of your AGI before that becomes deductible, so sometimes that's hard. Remember, for those of you who have recently purchased a home and you have that low interest rate, the standard deduction may be higher than all of your expenses added together, and don't feel badly about that. In the olden days, we used to gather up all of our stuff and try and beat the IRS, but they have raised the standard deduction high, so they don't have to deal with all that paperwork, and neither do you. And so sometimes the standard deduction is a benefit to you, and they're giving you more credit than you can actually find on paper, so that's a good thing. So remember, if you're single and under 65, the threshold is $6,100. That's the standard deduction. The standard deduction for a married couple is $12,200. If you're over 65, it would be, if you're single, you get to add $1,600 to that standard deduction. If you're married, you get to add $1,200 per person to that deduction. If you're head of household, which means you're an adult with children, your standard deduction is $89.50. So just remember, it's not a bad thing to take the standard deduction. Lots of times they can give you more credit than you can actually show on paper, so it's a bonus to you. The government's giving you more than you have, so take it and enjoy it. Thanks for listening. This is Kay with Jackson Hewitt's Tax Tip.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Albertsons. You're in for something fresh.
Welcome back to News 46. A cattle roundup was conducted yesterday on federally controlled land. Cowhands rounded up 234 cows that the BLM says has been illegally grazing on for over 30 years. The rancher, Cliven Bundy, has racked up more than $1.1 million in unpaid grazing fees and lost federal court cases. The BLM is stating that the cows are trespassing on protected habitat of the endangered desert tortoise. The Southern Nevada rancher claims a long-standing right to graze his herd on the property located 80 miles northeast of Las Vegas. Bundy's son Dave Bundy was arrested Sunday and freed on Monday on the property. News 46 received a call from Clark County Sheriff's candidate Gordon Martinez, who stated that he fully supports Cliven Bundy and his mission to allow his cows to graze on the land. The High Desert Crowd is having their annual spring concert tomorrow night at the Prump Nugget.
The 9th of April.
And it's going to be held where?
It'll be in the Nugget as traditional. We've been there for a number of years now. They've been gracious to us, letting us use their facility.
What are we expecting to hear at the spring concert?
I think we'll have a nice, entertaining, crowd-pleasing concert. American heritage. And we have songs from the South and songs from different places, but the second half of the program will be Western songs.
Oh, okay. And you're back in full force? You left us for a little while, but you're back?
Well, missed the Christmas concert.
Yeah.
Yep. Gracious, we found somebody to do that one.
So you're back the head directing the High Desert Chorale now. This will be your first one since you were gone. You guys had some new music that you ordered, right?
Yeah, we try to get some new music in there every concert.
How many performers?
this concert we have 20. We never know from concert to concert how many we'll have.
Is there a fee to come to the spring concert?
The entrance fee is package of non-perishable food that'll be donated to an organization in town to distribute to those who could use it.
So this is a wonderful concert to bring the family to and come and enjoy the wonderful sounds of the High Desert Chorale for the spring concert. What time is it going to be held at?
7 o'clock.
And doors open at what time?
6:30.
There you go. And once again at the Prump Nugget in the Event Center.
That's right. It should be a really nice program.
Well, the public's invited down to the Prump Valley Historical Museum tomorrow for a flag presentation from the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Okay, folks, another announcement for the museum. On this Wednesday, which is the 9th, at 10 o'clock in the morning, Cynthia Sepulveda will be there representing the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Spring River chapter, and they're going to have their regular meeting in our conference room, but at 10 o'clock a.m. we're having a special dedication ceremony where the DAR will present the museum with a very handsome American flag so that we can keep a flag in the inside of our meeting room at all times. So it's 10 o'clock, the 9th, this Wednesday, and it's the Daughters of the American Revolution, and you're welcome to come and see the flag dedication, or you may stay for the Daughters of American Revolution's meeting if you wish. We'll see you there that will be this Wednesday.
A study to learn more about nerve pathways by sending electrical stimulation to broken spinal cords has an amazing outcome. Paralyzed patients began reporting movement. The study, funded in part by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation, is being published today in the journal Brain. It's not the first time electrical stimulation has made paralyzed patients move, but it's the first time electrical stimulation directly to the spinal cord has shown voluntary activity. Experts say this new technique is another piece of the puzzle towards helping paralyzed people walk again. More than 1,700 paralyzed people have inquired about using this technology, which involves surgically implanting a stimulator and giving it directions with an external remote control. Well, when we come back from this break, we'll have your Angie's List report. Stay tuned.